We are back. Guys, D Marx has already completed getting not only 3, but 4 skills to 100, which was his objective.
I was a little worried that you were going to be like, we only said magazines count and outfits don't count.
No, I'm not going to. I said, listen.
Welcome to the new
Maybe you're right, I could have done that, but that would have been very petty of me. My rule was they had to be all at one time. Because I was going to let you use drugs. So whatever.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, you did have today's physician.
I actually have only written down
Very
10
nice
skills here. Or 10 questions.
Well, you can probably stop. You know what?
I mean, right now you would probably remember these. If I made any more, you'd remember them. You are not going to like these questions, dude. When should I start this quiz?
I mean, if you're not going to, I'll be honest, if you're not going to come up with any more, we can just do it right now.
I don't want to give the audience a short episode, but...
I know, but the stress is killing me.
All right, guys. D Marx rolled the deadly dice. I want you guys at home to take this quiz too. He got his deadly dice roll. It was number 10, which was that the player must take a quiz.
There's a lookout right there.
Like that. A quiz based off the run they just played. The questions of which would be made by the challenger, who is, of course, me, Tom C., the constant challenger.
The pettiest man in show business.
So, that makes anyone in my position would probably make some pretty tough questions. Once again, if he successfully... He has to pass the test. A failing grade is 6 or less correct. 7 or more correct, and you win the challenge, correct? That's right?
Yes.
That's how it works. 70% is what we're saying. 70% or above. Should I tell you... when should I tell you the answers?
Do it after every question.
Okay.
I hate that you're not going to find out until the end.
Okay. All right.
I do not want to let down Ricky's stuff shirt here.
Ricky Tough Shirt. Shirt Tough, sorry.
Shirt tough, sorry.
Yeah, all right. If you successfully get 70% or above, your money goes up to 360,000 Sunbucks.
Yep.
If you fail, down to 120. I'm only at 180, so either way.
It's still a winnable game.
Let's start the quiz, guys. See how many you at home get. All right.
We've got stuff we're not
The quiz starts now, guys. All right.
Hold on, let me do my pre-quiz stretching.
Dude, I mean, yeah, just take a second, really focus about stuff.
Okay.
Right now, you don't even need to be playing a run. I know you're doing it just to be nice, but here we go. Your first question. What 2 traits did you take when you built your character on this run?
Skilled and good-natured.
That is correct. That was an easy one. What station were we listening to at the start of this run? The first station we played.
The first station that we played.
Radio station.
Mysterious Broadcast?
Correct.
Yeah, we kept that on the whole game.
Yeah. Still. I'm going to skip that question for now because it's too hard. How many shots did you fire at Dixon in order to kill him?
2.
That is correct. So far, 3 for 3. How much money did you lose on the big gambling loss?
That's a good one.
What do we have here?
I will tell you it was a split. I know this is maybe too exact, but it was an exact amount.
Look who's back.
I think knowing that it's a split could help you.
I want to say...
You have to know the exact amount.
$750 caps.
Oh my god, no. You were so close, though. You was 720. I'm sorry. I almost want to give it to you, but that's not how it works.
No, I wouldn't give it to me either. I knew it was 700. I knew it was 700.
All right. When you went to the strips to those magazine boxes, there was one magazine you got 2 of.
Future weapons today.
Ah, nice. I'm pretty impressed about that. What were the 2 magazines in Trudy's bar?
They were meeting people and salesman today.
Oh, you might be getting this one. I hate to say it. This one's an easy one. What were the 4 skills at 100?
If you need to cross
Guns,
this sign, no one will keep you
science,
safer than I will.
repair, medicine.
That's also correct. I don't...
How many am I at? How many do I have right?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are going to get tough, though.
All right.
What color was the first ghoul gun nut that you fought's hair?
Not your right eye. Not that I ever need your services. Up ahead on the next block is where the
First ghoul gun nuts hair.
It can be bought. It can
I'm not going to check. That would be cheating.
You can, how would you check that?
He's probably still there.
Oh, yeah.
I want to say it was like really bright, like blonde or white.
I'm going to need an answer on this one. You still have 3 more questions.
I'm going to go with white.
That is wrong. It was blue or cyan.
Was the second guy, I guess the second guy was purple.
I don't remember. What was the first ranger station you discovered?
Hey, slow down. I don't like the look of some of those.
The first ranger station. Oh, Ranger Station Charlie.
That's correct. Unfortunately, at this point, you've already passed the test. Would you like to hear the rest of the questions?
Yeah, please.
Cows don't trust blank. Everybody knows it.
Cows do not trust crows. They don't trust crows.
That's correct. You would have done better than I thought. Should have made these harder. What else do we got here? I think that's all the questions. 1, 2, 3.
What was the one you thought was too hard?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think the ghoul's hair color is too hard. Yeah, I hate to say it. I don't think I made these too easy, though.
No, I was really worried about them.
I hate to say it, but you nailed it. D Marx has completed my 10-question quiz. I thought I got pretty in-depth. I'm a little surprised about some of those.
Dude, you know me, though. I have a weird remembrance of odd things.
I wanted to give him a couple of easy ones. I may have given him too many easy ones. Because 2 traits, you're going to remember that.
Yeah, I think the traits
What's
and
4
the
skills?
that was too easy.
Those are because I was worried the others would be hard. I didn't expect you to get what 2 magazines Trudy's bar had. Because you were looking for one specifically and they didn't have it.
Dude,
So
but here's the secret about me, is that, oh man, if I had made it to, well, that's neat. If I had made it to 10, I could have gotten Here and Now. That would have been hardcore.
Oh yeah, that would have been a big deal.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah, I mean, I'm surprised you remembered how many shots you fired at Dixon.
Because I remember, what I was going to say was, the thing about me is that if I ever do something wrong, and this is always the way it was for me at school, if I got a wrong question or I did something wrong, I never forget it. I do not forget anything that I do wrong.
That's probably true.
So missing Dixon, not finding the right skill magazines, these are all things that I always remember.
That's crazy.
I'm never going to ever forget which 2 magazines are in Trudy's bar from now on. I guarantee you, we can come back to this game 5 years from now and be like, hey, what 2 magazines are in Trudy's bar? I'll be like, it's going to be the 2 I said. Meaning people in Assassinate today.
I mean, yeah. I mean, the only thing... do you remember which questions you didn't get correct on my quiz?
I did not get the one about the hair.
That's true.
I did not get the one about the losing money on the blackjack.
That not only is that true, but those are the only ones you didn't get right. You got an 80 out of 100, so that's 8. You can't argue with this, guys. I hate to say it, you just can't argue with D Marx over here. I mean, this is what this quiz was about. I don't feel like I gave him softballs.
No, I don't. I think everybody. Here's the thing about us. I feel like we're really good sports about everything.
Yeah.
Because I could have done 3. I could have done 3 and been done first episode, but no.
No.
You could have gone hardball. You could have been like, where is the blah 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 blah? How much ammo do you have before you shot 3 more ammos? Blah 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 blah. No.
No, I'm not going to be a jerk about it. I was going to say how much, because if we weren't playing the game, I would have given you a how much ammo did you have left at the run.
That would have been good.
But unfortunately, that didn't really work for how we were doing
What
it.
is it?
Dude, I can't argue with it, guys. D Marx is at a unreasonable
unruly, I would
That
say.
true?
360,000 Sunbucks.
He probably
I'm at half of his score right now. I got to go big or go home on the next episode or the next week because it's our last week.
Yeah, it's gonna be hardcore.
It's my last play, and if I don't, dude, it might be an all-in week.
I was about to say, honestly,
not?
honestly, you have nothing to lose. You might as well go all in.
I almost have to. Yeah, that's rough because I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna lose next week.
So if you did that, you'd be up to 540,000 Sunbucks.
Oh, if I did deadly dice.
Yeah, if you did one roll of deadly dice,
Do we determine how many rolls we do,
you can do as many as you want.
or do we have to go like I'm doing 2?
No, I think you can take. I think you can kind of pick and choose.
All right. Next week is gonna be the one to watch, guys. Oh boy,
It's gonna be a barn burner.
I mean, because yeah, dude, I just can't. I've been too conservative this whole time. It's all there is to it. It's scary. Who knew that D Marx was such a monster?
I'm a reverend gambler.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, dude, speaking of reverend gamblers, did you listen to the last Blueprint Armageddon yet?
I just started.
Oh boy, that's rough.
I don't
Dude,
listen-
I have a real emotional response, especially that last episode, episode 5, when they're talking about Passchendaele and stuff. I had a really
found anything else?
strong emotional reaction to that episode.
You crying about World War I over there?
Dude, when they were talking about Passchendaele and they were talking about those people drowning in the mud,
Yeah, that's pretty brutal.
yeah. Well, also, like, that entire day, I'd shotgunned the entire series that was up until that point.
Do you have like 1,000,000 hours in your day?
Well, it was back when I was working 10 hours a day.
right.
Or I did it all that week, sorry. I didn't do it all that one day.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I was like, that would be literally over 24 hours.
Yeah. But I did like 2 episodes a day for like a week.
That's too much.
Yeah, so it got really hard
How
on
do you
me.
not fall asleep?
Because I was standing most of the time.
Oh, that's a good reason.
Um,
You're not a human cow.
How dare you?
I'm just asking.
But yeah, so but this episode is kind of hard to listen to too. Just from the like, I don't know, for some reason. You know anything about this? Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, for some reason, whenever I feel like I was rooting for the Germans to win World War One.
I mean, technically, if they won, World War II wouldn't have happened.
Yeah, I mean, you wonder what would have, but like the thing,
it wouldn't happen that way.
yeah, I mean, the thing of it is that like, because they were talking about like the way they were doing, they just got to. How far are you into the episode? Did you get to the last?
I'm really not far.
Okay.
I
Because
listened for maybe 30 minutes most.
they're talking about the last offensive that the Germans gave during the war, which is their 1918 Spring Offensive.
Yeah, I'm definitely nowhere near that.
And
I can actually tell you, I've listened to approximately. I have 4 hours and 14 seconds remaining.
but
By the way, guys, we're talking about Dan Carlin's Hardcore History.
also it's
It's
nice.
a podcast that's excellent.
Also, it's funny because he gives a little There's a little epilogue at the end where he talks about like stuff he didn't cover and stuff. But he's like really thankful that everyone listened to it, which is funny.
I mean, yeah, that's a world-class podcast. I heard recently there's a podcast that reviews other podcasts. It's called Pod on Pod. And apparently they reviewed Stuff You Should Know, and they gave them like one of their highest recommendations, which I appreciate. But they also said it as the new standard of audio quality. I would not agree with that.
I think Stuff You Should Know is a pretty good
Jumping off point.
I think it's a good meter for how you can judge other podcasts like that. Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, but audio quality.
I don't think they're talking audio quality the way you're talking audio quality.
I'm talking like no, because they were specifically talking about like the engineering, like the
Oh.
production values.
It can be bought.
Because that's a show that is really super compressed file size in like an impressive way. But the you wouldn't sit here and be like an audio file would not be like this is true vocal quality.
It is among one of the better sounding podcasts I've ever listened to.
It's not the worst sounding podcast I've ever heard.
What's a better sounding podcast than that?
I would say I would say probably Comedy Bang Bang.
I'm not sure about that.
That sound quality is impeccable. Now, you can hear every vocal fleck, but like kind of like a lot of the top end's cut off of Stuff You Should Know because it's definitely more digitized. Because if you look at it, they're super compressed. Guys, I know this is really deep stuff, but D Marx has completed his challenge, and maybe you wanted to listen to us talk about podcasts for 20 minutes. Forgot you to do this. Interesting.
Fair enough.
Yeah, dude, you're doing great. What are you gonna name your Deathclaw friend? In case you've never watched our runs, there's a sweet Deathclaw who can be one of your things as part of the one perk.
He gets real strong.
First one we had was named Coleslaw. Second one, ooh, hey guy. Second one
That's more creepy than I was getting ready for it to be.
You kind of ran right into it. The second one was named Django.
Django, yeah.
Django. Yeah, it was great.
Anyway, this little guy.
Frenchie. Nope. Hold on. Frothy. Nope. Flappy. Nope.
What about Blanket?
Michael Jackson. What's your problem?
Sorry.
Shirt cuff. No, wait. Your name's Shirt Stuff.
I gotta name him Martini.
Come to Mick and Ralph's
How about Slap Chop?
No. I feel like we use a lot of O syllables for these Deathclaws.
Well, that's probably true. You know how I am with names. I like really staccato names.
Yeah, that's true.
Martini, I get, but I feel like there are some young women out there who are unfortunately named Martini.
If you ever named your child Martini, I would literally hit you.
Dude, people do it. People name them Mercedes.
Mercedes is actually a real name, though.
No, not anymore. It's not. Get over it.
Not anymore, but at least used to be. Nobody's ever named Martini.
Like, if you name your daughter Mercedes, she's a stripper. Or just a, like, come on.
She could be Spanish.
Hold up. What's the password?
Well, she could be a Spanish stripper. What's the problem?
I'm just saying that she could be Spanish and not actually be a
I
stripper.
hope this helps.
This girl always has the weirdest voices. She was always, like,
Thanks for
super
food.
breathy.
Yes? Was it?
Yes. Something else you do?
Yeah, dude. I don't know.
Yes? Was it?
Martini is a bad name for girls. It's a bad name for anyone. It's a bad name for a guy, too. Hey, this is,
I don't think anyone. I wouldn't think any guy would name.
me and Martini are heading down to the bowling alley. Right? Ricky Martini. Remember that guy?
But you could have a nickname Martini, be kind of cool.
Give me... only if it's a part of another name. Like...
Martini Mickey.
Yeah, it's great. Or Mickey Martini.
Yeah, that's probably better.
Tommy Martini. Not bad.
No, that's not bad at all.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that's the only thing you could do.
I
Tommy Mercedes sounds rad, too.
think you could just get away with regular Martini.
No.
If you were a guy,
Yo, that's Martini.
yeah, you could totally get away with that.
He crushes people's bones with his hands. Is that what you'd say?
It's like, one time when we went on in college, he drank 17 martinis in a row, and from now on, he will always be called Martini.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I don't like that as a Deathclaw name, though.
Okay.
Hey there.
How about
That guy's puking. Guys, hold on.
Granky? No. Awful. It's too hard to say. Gruff.
No, Gruff's the worst so far.
Really?
Gruff's even worse than Martini.
It's worse than Granky? Klaus? Klaus?
What about...
Schlick?
No. No.
What's going on?
Luft?
Shootout going down.
What about Gillette?
No! Think about what you're saying, man.
What is that fool doing?
All right.
Because that's too obvious.
I was
You're
thinking
like-
of Penn Gillette.
You weren't thinking of claw as in razor sharp claws and then thought...
No, I legitimately was not.
You really are thinking of pendulette?
Yep.
Head on down to the
About-
Wrangler.
Luftwaffe? No, that was
I
terrible.
hate that as much as I would have thought.
Limber?
Nah, Limber's not good.
Langua?
You could maybe give me a Kimball?
How about a Quamble?
Guitar.
Kyup?
Come here, guitar.
I don't hate it. How about Grout?
I am Grout. Anyway,
Guys,
hold on. I totally can finish this quest.
we truly keep ourselves entertained
This
here.
isn't really a good time.
There's nothing we find funnier than making up fake names, especially for animals. I think Grout's really funny for some reason.
Just because I said I am Grout.
Yeah.
Is it because of that? Yes.
How about lump dog?
No.
Of course not. I'm sorry, everybody. Lip tuck? No, I'm sorry. Hold on. Shifty.
Why are you talking to me?
Shifty's not bad.
Yeah, Shifty I like.
Where'd the king go?
Dog? Why is the dog here? You're not friends with the dog yet?
No, the king probably went upstairs and the dog hadn't scripted to follow him yet.
Yeah, guys,
It's
that's
a
how
fun,
you,
it's a fun game.
yeah, that's how you know this game is super well programmed.
So I always get lost in this damn place.
Yeah.
It's one of the hardest buildings to navigate for literally no reason. The layout is so crazy.
Just some bad architect back then. Also, this room is crazy.
I heard all about what happened.
Like, what was this room supposed to be?
No, I wonder if that was going to give me a level up. Nope, it didn't.
Guys, D Marx did it.
Guys, we're entering the final phase of this.
Big Daddy D Marx. Diamondly D Marx. Rich as can be.
More money than I
bags.
even know what to do with.
He's
Dude, here's the problem, though. You may think that I'm at 360,000, but in reality, I'm at 359,995.
because you totally lost that bet.
Yeah, because I lost that bet.
Oops. We're all winners today, guys. Next week, I gotta go big or go home. For now, though, we should all reflect bigly. Reflect most big upon D Marx's glorious win, the likes of which has never been seen before. Woo! Not only did he accomplish this challenge, he increased the challenge for free, and then completed my quiz, which was part of the Deadly Dice, which he answered every question. He did not even contest a question. That's what I call being a man about it. Being a grown adult man or woman. We're not sexist here. We're de-Marxist, I guess. Because he nailed it. Guys,
Oh, sorry.
we're going to see you on the next thrilling week of New Vegas Deadly Dice.
Guys, we'll see you next week. Thanks for joining us.